Well, g'day folks, and welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me, and in this one I'm just going to run through the brand new Zman ST Grubz.
Oh yeah, fish on, baby.
So welcome back to another video. First of all, thanks for clicking on the video. It means a lot when people watch them and leave comments, and especially if they help. That's what I'm trying to do. Not just go out fishing and look at me catching fish, but I try and help where I can with my basic knowledge. So thanks a lot for that, and I'm glad it does actually help some people. So yeah, and as the intro said, in this one I'm going to be discussing the brand new Zman ST Grubz, which I think is going to be a game changer. You know how much I love the previous Grub, which has been around for years, and if you watch my videos on YouTube, you can see I catch a hell of a lot of fish on them. When you hold them up, they look very similar, but there's a few things that Zman have changed which are going to be a game changer. I reckon they used for certain purposes. They're really going to up your catch rate and help you get onto some more fish. So stick around, hit the like and subscribe, and let's get into the video. Alright, so first of all, let's take a look at the old Zman Grub that's been around for years and won many brim tournaments. As you know, I use this a lot, so we're just going to run over that quickly and then I'll show you the brand new Grub. So that's the old original Zman Grub, been around for years and years. That's my favourite colour, motor oil. As we all know, Elastec material, very stretchy, very durable. I've glued these plastics on to a jig head and used them for like 3 or 4 trips, and they've still been in as perfect condition as that. So what we've got is that cylinder body with the shallow ribs and the one piece curly tail. So that's 2.5 inches long. It's about 1 inch on the body and 1.5 inches on the tail. So that's the original Grub. Now let's take a look at the ST Grub. So there you go. There's the brand new Zman ST Grub. So you look at that and you go, oh, it's the same. But it's actually not. Same design, similar design, but there's a few features in it that have really changed the game and taken it to a new level. So the body is very similar. So it's about that 1 inch cylinder design, but if you take a closer look, you've got those narrower, closer, deeper ridges, and if I open it up, you'll see some of the magic. So that's it there. That's the inside of the Grub when it's stretched. So where I think this is going to be a bit of a game changer is those ridges there. First of all, it feels slightly softer than the original Grub, a little bit more supple, and I think those ridges are going to put a hell of a lot more vibration than the old shallow wider ridges on the other original Grub. So they're deeper and closer together, so I think if you rub your fingers on them you can really feel them, and I think when that's being pulled through the water when you're doing your hops, it's going to send off a lot more vibration and attract the fish more. Second, I think scenting is going to be amazing. So you all know I like my Procure scent, and what I'm going to be doing is opening up, rubbing a whole lot of scent onto the middle of the body, and then closing it down and finishing off with a bit more scent on the outside. So I believe that's another game changer. Your scent's going to last longer on the inside of that plastic, and you're just going to need to top up the outside of the plastic. So that's another game changer. Great design, more vibration and more scent holding ability. So the last thing is the tail. So you look at that and you go, oh yeah, that's not too much of a difference from the old one. But alright, now there you go. So as you can see from that, it's got 4 splices. So 4 little cuts, 4 prongs at the end of the curl tail. So what that's going to do is give it a more of a finesse action and more of a slower, lighter weighted, better presentation, I believe. So where this is going to come in, I think it's going to be when you're fishing your hidden weights or your very light jig heads, fishing boat holes, pontoons, bridges, things like that, where you're using a very, or shallow water, where you're using a very light jig head, your 32, 24, 20s. And you need that grub to really put out more of an action when you are using those light weights, because I found with the original, when you get in, you know, lighter than your 1/20th, there's not much action coming out of that tail. So I can't wait to actually be flicking my 124, 132 jig heads into snags using this finesse grub. Durability, same. Pull them all day long, definitely won't break. And even those prongs, you look at the prongs, you go, well, maybe they're going to be a bit weak and not last up, but you grab one. That's what, probably a foot, and going on forever, still hanging on. So durability exactly the same as the old one. Grub looks very similar, but the features with those ridges and that tail are absolutely amazing, and I believe it's a massive step up from the old grub. Alright, so colour selection wise, a couple of new colours. That's blood oil. So it's a bit of a motor oil with a bit of reddy kind of glitter through it. We've got a Houdini, which is a bit of a like a prawny kind of colour with black glitter through it. Dirty oil, so that's motor oil with a bit of black through it. And Calico Candy, which is a complete contrast, so it's more of a reddy crimsony colour. Alright, so with the colours, I know they do an opening night colour, which is quite a natural baitfish kind of presentation. The only thing I'd want more is a few of the more natural silver / clear colours for using in clear water. They've got a good range of the darker motor oils browns kind of colour, but I'd like to see a few more of the clear silver baitfish presentation, because I love using that colour for winter. So this is one of my favourite in a slim swim, which is smoke hologram. So yeah, just like to see. It's the only thing I can see so far is I'd really like to see more of the clear natural baitfish presentation. Alright folks, so that's it. So that's just my basic feedback so far. I'm really looking forward to using this grub. I really do think it's a game changer. Just those little finesse modifications that they've done, really going to up the catch rate in certain presentations, as I say, snags, bridges, things like that, lightly weighted jig heads. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Thank you.